Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you, everybody. Everybody can see my slides and hear my voice, and it's coming through clearly, finally. Okay, let's get rolling. So in this presentation, I want to talk to you all about what I call little cash robots, these little niche affiliate robot sites that make you passive residual income. Now, just right off the bat here, passive residual income is really what we're all in this for. And you have to understand when it comes to man hours, what it's like to achieve wealth. So in order to achieve wealth, you will only have 24 hours in a day, right? I mean, all of us only have 24 hours a day. I only have 24 hours a day. You only have 24 hours a day. Donald Trump only has 24 hours a day. But how we use those 24 hours is what determines, how we do as far as generating revenue. So a lot of people spend, their hours working a day job where you're trading time for money. And a lot of people do that online too, where they pretty much created a job for themselves where they're trading time for money in order to make money online from home. And there's nothing wrong with either one of those. However, to really generate wealth, you have to get to a point where you're not trading time for money because, like I said, you only have 24 hours in a day. We only have a certain amount of willpower per day to put into selling and managing our business. So there's got to be a point where the business takes care of itself or brings in money on its own. And that's really where you want to be. That's really the only way in my mind to generate wealth is to make money. Like for example, if you take $1 million and you put that into investments and you are lucky enough to get 10% of a return on your investment from that $1 million, then you're making $100,000 a year or so just on your ROI, the interest or whatever, dividends or whatever you're earning from your investments. So in that example, you have money working for you. So you're earning money, that $100,000 a year of interest, by using your money, the $1 million that's in the bank and then investments, as your money maker. However, a lot of people use their time and their energy and their skills in order to make that money. They don't have money making money for them. The other way to have besides taking $1 million and slapping it into investments and earning interest, the other way to earn money is usually through businesses. So you could go own a bunch of vending machines or laundromat or a car wash or storage facilities or something like that generate passive income for you, where you're making money without actually having to be there, where you're making money without actually having to trade time to earn that money. So the laundromat's making money while you're asleep on vacation or just hanging out at the house. So that's kind of what you want to look at your businesses to do for you as well. And these little cash robot sites can be set up that way. Now, there's still maintenance. I don't care what you do in life and in business. There's always going to be a little bit of maintenance, Even if you own a car wash or a laundromat, there's going to be a little bit of maintenance. You're going to have to at least get out of bed once in a while and make sure you deposit the checks or, take care of things here and there. So, you're not like fully retired and completely hands off. That almost never exists and is completely rare, and I've never seen it. You probably don't want to live that life anyway. You want to keep your hand on the pulse of your business. But these little cash robots can get to a point where you're making money and you're just basically maintaining them. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. Now, I want to first, before we go into the steps, talk about how people are obsessive when it comes to desires or solutions. So, for example, in the dating niche, that's a core human emotion. So people are lonely and they're looking for love or intimacy, and it's emotional to them to fail or get rejected or to be lonely, and it's something that keeps them up late at night. So it's an emotional desire. It's an emotional need. It's a problem that they want to get solved. And if you can help them solve that problem or meet that desire that they're looking for, then you could really make yourself some serious cash. So the dating niche is an example of a niche that really appeals to the human, core human, existence, desire. So most people on the planet have this desire. Now, there's also what I call obsessive desires, where a percentage of each marketplace is just flat obsessed, or they're rabid. Okay, it's another word we use in direct response. So, for example, are people really into skateboarding? Well, of course, but are they obsessive? No, only a percentage, maybe 20% of all the people who are into skateboards are obsessive, where they'll buy a bunch of skateboards or surfboards, or even dating. Some people are obsessive about dating or picking up girls, the pickup niche and all that. So they're obsessive with that, and people can be obsessive about a lot of different things. You want to keep that in mind, because there's a percentage of the market that will spend a ton of money with you no matter what, because they're very serious. They're very determined. And that's usually what it takes to succeed at anything or get good at it anyway, is to get somewhat obsessive or determined. Now, another niche market is like weight loss, right? Being fat or overweight and wanting to look sexy or beautiful. That's something that people obsess over. It's a problem, right, that they're trying to solve, which is to lose weight. But it's also an obsessive desire. So people get into six-pack abs and big biceps and buns of steel and Botox and trying to look as best they can. So it's a market that a percentage of that marketplace is pretty obsessive about it. And when you start to understand that, then you start to understand how easy it is to actually make money. Once you have your sales funnels set up, or these little small robot sites set up, you can really start making a lot of cash when you realize that you're appealing to people's obsessive desires, or they're trying to find some kind of solution to a problem that's keeping them up late at night. So another one is making money. Now, many people are obsessed about security and freedom and growing themselves and being somebody and having some kind of significance and some recognition, and not just living a mediocre life, but a life of abundance and wealth and materialistic type of stuff, like a mansion or sports cars or boats or exotic vacations. That's something that some percentage of the marketplace is obsessed with. Like our market is pretty obsessed with that. But you know what? It almost requires being somewhat rabid about this in order to get to a point where you succeed like that anyway. So those are usually your more serious people that are somewhat rabid about their marketplace anyway. That's what I see when I go to internet marketing events and get around people, or people who are somewhat obsessive about it. And of course, they're the ones that are making a lot of money. So I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm saying that that's the marketplace, or the percentage of your marketplace that you want to focus on, because that's where the big dollar is at. Okay. Now you might have to funnel through a bunch of people before you can get to the point where you have that percentage of marketplace, but that's certainly what you can do with these little cash robot sites. So what you want to do is meet the desires that they have in their own thoughts right now. Enter the conversation they're having in their head right now. And this is really, I got to say, this is really impactful little exercise right here that I do that really helps me get into the market's mind and figure out what kind of offer to provide them, or what kind of email to send to them, and tap into those thoughts that they have in their head. So here's an example. I wish I could find a way to blank. I wish I could just find a way to get more dates. I wish I could just find a way to find Mr. Right. I wish I could just find a way to lose some weight, 20 pounds or so. You see how it works? I wish I could find a way to just simply pay my bills online without having to work this day job. See how it works? You start entering that conversation when you play with these little blanks right here. I wish I could finally find a way to have more confidence. Then I'll find Mr. Right. See, you start entering those thoughts. This is the way people talk to themselves. So if you can enter that conversation the way they talk to themselves, then that's half the battle right there. If only someone would provide me with a solution to earning money step by step, then I'd get after it and start making cash. You see? This is how it works in any market. So one problem and one solution is also another way to go. So what's the problem? Let's say overweight, want to lose some fat. That's the problem. So what would be one solution? Well, one solution might be counting calories. Counting calories. Make sure you stay under your calorie limit for the day, and you'll drop fat. Or another simple solution, one solution would be to get an online coach for cheap. One problem, one solution. Now, next step here is you want to find what we call a hook. Now, this requires some thinking on your part, all right? You're going to have to sit down and do a little bit of thinking, but this is the big separator. This is the thing that's going to make you cash right here. So don't discount this off. This is really big and really important. For example, people out there will say, well, I want to make money in the internet marketing and make money online space. And I came up with this great headline that's, how to make money online. that's not going to cut it because everyone's seen that before. They want to know what specifically how they're going to make money online. So here's a way to make money online with little cash robots. Here's a way to make money online with list building using YouTube. You see? So you want to have a hook, some unique selling proposition, something that differentiates you from other people out there and other offers, and then something that fits into that human psyche that I was talking about earlier, that core desire, that conversation they're having in their head. So the best way to find a hook is to model other hooks that are already out there. That's what I do. So here's the big secret insight alert for you right now. Ready? I like to combine 2 or more hooks, and I like to model lots of bullet points and benefits from different offers out there. So if you go out there and you spend a couple of hours doing what I'm about to show you to do, you'll have a great hook in no time, if even that long. Maybe take you just 20 minutes. But just follow along, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here, or what I do to come up with these really cool hooks. But I basically combine 2 or more hooks. So let's go to clickbank.com, and you'll look at the marketplace. That's where all the different offers are and all the different categories on ClickBank. So go to clickbank.com, look for the little link that says marketplace, click on that, and then you'll see something like this. And so what I did, I drew this funny picture for you, but if you look over here, I clicked on the category of self-help. There's some other categories there, but I clicked on self-help. You guys see that? Okay, and then so self-help, dating guides, marriage and relationships. This is really small. I don't know if you guys, it's small for you guys, it's small for me. Self-esteem, right? So there's some different categories I would click on. Look at that, breakup doctor. That's kind of interesting. So I'd click on these and start looking around at the different offers and see what their unique selling propositions are. And let me show you. So here we have, like on the left are self-improvement type of niche products, and then on the right are dating type of products. So like if you look down here, this is one on self-esteem, and then over here are dating ones. How do you get conquer his heart? How to find Mr. Right? What to say? So if I clicked on one of these ads, so what I could do is actually take like building self-esteem as a way to find Mr. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Just using my brain, just kind of thinking a little bit. And then if you click on one of the websites, I clicked on one and scrolled down, and here's the bullet points. They have little hearts as the bullet points, but the pursuit of love, how to get chased by men, why the one being pursued is the one with the most power, why pursuing him will push him away, and these kinds of things. So all of these little bullet points could be a good unique selling proposition or a good differential point. How to play hard and get Mr. Right, the man of your dreams. That's a unique selling proposition, is just how to play hard to get. A lot of ladies out there would like to know how to play hard to get, at least some steps and some ideas and stuff that would help them with their core desire, which is to find Mr. Right, right? Right. So there's some bullet points for you. So see how powerful it is to look at the bullet points to come up with a good hook for your stuff, for these little cash robots. Next is how to maintain mystery with men. There's bullet points here. The serious talk. So that's a good one. Imagine that. Your hook could be how to be mysterious and get the man of your dreams, quicker than you've ever thought possible before. Serious talk, playing hard to get again, your biological clock. But I need to know where things stand, all this stuff, right? This is all good. You can combine the two and come up with a really good hook. So first you pick the niche market, let's say dating, and then you pick a desire, so they want to find Mr. Right, and then you come up with a hook for that. Dating, find a good guy or a good gal, and if only I could get over my social anxiety, then I'd find a good guy. So see, back when I talked about getting into their mind, into their mindset, the thoughts they're thinking in their head, into the conversation that's already going on in their own mind, here's an opportunity right here. If only I could get over my social anxiety, then I'd find a good guy. So I took one of those self-improvement products on social anxiety and I combined it with the dating niche, and I came up with a really good hook. See how that works? That's all you got to do. So it should take you anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours of playing around with these to come up with a really solid hook that can convert like crazy and make you tons of money passively without you actually having to be there trading time for money. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? You guys type into the question panel there, What you think of this so far? Pretty good stuff? So find a hook, or some call it USP, a unique selling proposition. Some call it just simply an angle, some differential point, and something they're thinking or searching. So use ClickBank Marketplace, or you could go to Amazon and look at the book categories there to find ideas, and then just combine two different markets like self-help and dating, for example. Or you could do self-help and making money, or dating and finances, or self-help and losing weight, and then combine all those and come up with a really good one. Like I'll just tell you right now, I was looking at for a hook for the weight loss niche. Kind of spill the beans here a little bit. As using self-help with weight loss. And one thing I've noticed with trying to help people become successful and make money online is I noticed that a lot of people have a lack mentality. For example, people will spend $50 at lunch without even thinking twice, or dinner, right? They'll go on dinner and they'll have a couple margaritas and eat, and then pull out their credit card and slap down $50, $75, $100 without thinking much about it. But those same people, well, it's like pulling teeth to get them to invest $50 to $100 in paid traffic. Why is that? I mean, if their dream is to make themselves a lot of money online, why are they so resistant to spend money on their dreams? Why are they resistant to invest in their dreams? It's a lack mentality. It's not. If you have that, it's not your fault. I had it too. We were conditioned that way. But it takes kind of getting over that in order to get abundant to where you can make a lot of money. You have to be willing to invest in yourself to get the answers and solutions and resources and services to make you the money that you need to make. And once you start investing in yourself, it becomes pretty easy to make the money. But there's a big mental block that prevents people from moving forward, and I just think it has most to do with the lack mentality. Well, I learned also when it comes to weight loss, there's a similar thing going on when it comes to lack mentality and eating everything on your plate, and and subconsciously thinking that you got to stay completely full, and you can't be a little bit hungry, or you can't get enough calories in a day. I mean, all that comes from a lack mentality as well. So combining the two actually helped me come up with a pretty good hook for the weight loss niche for one of my little robot sites. See how it works? So you can do the same thing. And then you can look at the bullet points on any of those sales letters that are out there that look pretty good and come up with ideas that way too. But I'm telling you, once you have a really good hook, then the rest starts to fall into place pretty easily. It kind of takes care of itself. So setting up a simple blog would be the next step, and fill it with content about this niche USP angle. So you would set up a blog. If it's the dating niche, it'd be a blog about dating, okay? Blog with content. Opt-in box to the upper right-hand corner. I'll show you an example in a second. So you got this blog, and on the left you have the column with all the content in it. And in the upper right-hand corner you have an opt-in box where people can opt in to get a free report or something you're giving away. And then this would be the hook. If only I could get over my social anxiety, then I'd find a good guy. So I found that hook, and then you just go from there and use the ClickBank Marketplace to combine to come up with better hooks. And then look at the bullet points, and that's it. So here you go. There's an example right there on the screen. Hard to get. This is a ClickBank site that I found. Now, the reason why this site is set up the way it is because it's targeting Google AdWords. It wants to make sure that it's AdWords compliant. So they have a lot of content on their site, which is what AdWords wants. They have different pages on their site, which is what AdWords wants. They will have a contact us, which is what Google AdWords wants. So they have all of this, right? Audio and pictures and everything. So it's a good user experience to land here, but they also have the opt-in box here, which I'd make stand out more. But this should be Google compliant. That's why they're doing this. That's why a lot of these niche businesses do it, which is a good idea. So basically, this is just a WordPress blog, most likely. I didn't look, but just by looking at it, it's most likely a WordPress blog with some plugins and design that way. You could do this too very easily, and then now you have yourself the beginning of a robot site. Now, pre-frame them and have your number one recommended course that they should buy as an affiliate course, okay? Now, let me give you an example here. So let's say you have traffic that comes in. This could be paid traffic or SEO, however you want to get traffic. And you drive that traffic into your blog. On your blog is an opt-in box. This is a little cash robot here, okay? Now, you can have content on your site that pitches in an indirect way. You can have a banner and different stuff, and you pitch some affiliate offer or some course or something. The main thing that you're pitching and promoting would be center stage here. So you have your blog, you have your opt-in, you have an article. So your article could be like, here's a great way to increase your confidence and to overcome your social anxiety to find Mr. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Do this, do that, do this, don't do that. Start trying to do this, start trying to do that. And then lo and behold, that will help you to find Mr. Right. In fact, if you want to know more about finding Mr. Right and getting over your social anxiety, go here and get this product now. I highly recommend it. It'll change your life. It'll stomp out that social anxiety once and for all. And it'll help you find Mr. Right. That's an affiliate offer. And then you just send them to the affiliate offer, or you send them to a pre-frame page, then to the affiliate offer. Either way, this is what I'm talking about, these little robot sites. You don't even have to have your own product. Now, it's better to have your own product. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, when people do this, they're opting into your list as well. So you got a subscriber list here that's what? It's targeted. It's a targeted list to people who are interested in finding Mr. Right. Then you funnel those people into the affiliate offer as well through your autoresponder emails. You set up these sequences to drip out, every day for the next 52 weeks. And then they continue to give free information, free tips, and pitch this affiliate offer here. Next, let's talk about traffic. There's paid traffic like Bing, AdWords, Facebook, Plenty of Fish is another one. These are the ones that I like to use as far as paid traffic is concerned. Now, if your niche is AdWords compliant and AdWords friendly, then cool. Bing is a little less lenient, they're more lenient, a little less strict. And then Facebook is even less strict than Bing. But these are really great ways of going about getting paid traffic. Now, if you spend $100 a day and you're making $150 a day, then you're making a profit of $50 a day, plus you're building your list for free. So you got to start entertaining traffic. And this is everyone that I know who makes 6 to 7 figures, $100,000 to $1 million a year. They all either do paid traffic or they recruit affiliates. But start super small and stick to it with this paid traffic, and then grow it over time. Another great paid traffic tactic is press releases, because these are like mini billboards that get out there and get syndicated on news columns and can really drive a lot of traffic to you as well, something that we like to teach. If you create your own products, you should recruit affiliates, and there's tons and tons of affiliates out there who would love to promote your offers. Next, content. You could write it yourself and create it yourself, or you can pay someone to do it for you. Those are really your only two options when it comes to content, copywriting, any of this stuff, technical stuff. You can either do it yourself or you can pay someone to do it. Those are your only two choices. So a lot of people don't make any money because they hold themselves back because they don't want to pay for it, but they also don't want to learn how to do it or do it themselves, so they never get anywhere. So most of the people I know who move forward and make the money pay for it. They pay for the stuff to get done so they can focus on running their business as opposed to working in their business. Okay, so one thing you can do is you can go to ezinearticles.com and search your keyword and read the articles there and write your own articles using their ideas and content. I'm not saying copy them, just use that article directory as an idea place to give you ideas and points that you can write about yourself. Now, you could also buy private label rights out there, but you're going to have to rewrite that stuff in your own words usually anyway, because more times than not, it's not very good. Now, doing this with your own sales funnel and products is even 10 times easier to get a return on your investment. This is where you can really make a lot of money. See, a lot of my students have gone the affiliate route first because it's easier, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it makes it a little bit less, how do I put this? If you create your own products, you're almost guaranteeing that you're going to make profits and make a lot of money doing that compared to being an affiliate. As an affiliate, you got to dial your stuff in a little bit better in order to make a return on your investment if you're doing paid traffic, for example, or to make more money. Make sense? So in other words, in a nutshell, if you create your own products, you're going to make a lot more money. So let's look at the same graph again, but this time let's look at it with your own products. You drive traffic to your own blog or with the opt-in box in the upper right-hand corner, like I showed you that dating slide a second ago. You have your own content on your blog, just simple content. But then you pitch your offer. I highly recommend you buy my program. It's going to tell you how to find Mr. Right step by step. Just go here. Highly recommend it. They opt in too to get your free teaser report or whatever. Then you continue to send them emails pitching your main offer. Then you can have an upsell or two. And then you can promote those through your autoresponder list as well. And this is the Little Cash Robot site. in a nutshell that will change your life and create passive income. If I had my way, this is what you would do right here. You'd have a blog, you'd have an opt-in box, it's basically a squeeze page. You'd have a sales letter that sells your product, and you'd have autoresponder emails, and then you could even add upsells to the back end. And that's a match made in heaven for making yourself a lot of passive residual income. This is what I teach people to do. I've had people go from $0 to $1 million plus a year just following this system right here. You can do it too. It's not difficult. So again, this is what I've coached my $10,000 per person coaching students to do. So I have a quick question for you. How many right now, raise your hand or raise your virtual hand on the question panel there. How many people have buy now buttons right now up and online, live and active? How many buy now buttons do you have on the internet right now where I could go right now and click buy and buy something from you? How many do you have? Just type it into this side there. It's probably a little delayed. Don't be shy. Type it in. Let me know how many active buy now buttons. And if you don't have any, it's fine. Just type in 0. I'm not going to call you out here and embarrass you. So everyone's just typing in 0. I mean, I'm yet to see anyone that, okay, so there's been a couple. So one person says, yeah, I have a buy now button, but I wouldn't call it active. Exactly. So that doesn't count. That's not an active buy now button. So mostly everybody doesn't have one. So how can you make money online if you don't have an active buy now button? I mean, no one can buy your stuff. You see? And if you're an affiliate, well, okay. Are you currently driving traffic and customers to an affiliate offer that converts, making you a profit? I mean, I'm sure the answer is going to be 0 too. So look, listen to me. You want to ignore all the BS out there and focus on selling stuff, period. Get some buy now buttons up and online, just like I told you. Let me go back. You need this. You need a buy now button right here in this box. You get a blog, get a buy now button, and then maybe a couple more buy now buttons, and then you're in business. And this is all it takes right here to make 6 figures. All you got to do is get this dialed in and working for you, and stick to it and keep working on it. Keep making this sales letter convert, and then tweak it, test it, track it, make it better and better. Same with your emails, same with your traffic, and that's how you make 6 figures. So ignore all the BS out there and start selling stuff. That's the way to make money, period. Start getting buy now buttons up and online and functional. I know a lot of people have problems with technical stuff, but you got to get past that as well. You got to get this stuff up and online and functional. So for over 8 years of coaching people here and there, here are the big problems and barriers that I've noticed that most people have. Number one is they have a problem of copywriting. They can't convert. Okay, you can come up with a really good hook, and that's half the battle there, like we talked about in this presentation, but you still got to lay out your copywriting so it converts. And you got to stick to that copywriting over time to tweak it, to make it better and better and better, so your conversions are there, and you're making profits, and you're making money, and you're confident to pay for traffic because your stuff converts. The other big barrier is technical. This was my big barrier. If you're not good at technical stuff, then a week can turn into a month, and you still haven't got your sites up. And then a month can turn into a year, and you still haven't got your sites up. And then a year can turn into a decade. I've run into people that have been in this business over 5 to 10 years, and they don't even have a squeeze page up, much less a whole sales funnel. They don't have these little robot sites up because they don't have the technical ability to do so. Another problem is content. A lot of people aren't writers. They don't want to write content themselves. And if they go buy PLR offers, private label rights books, they realize real quickly that they're crap and they got to rewrite them and make them better anyway. So content is very important. Content, as some marketers say, is King Kong on the internet. So you got to have good content. Next is graphic and design. You got to look good. If your squeeze pages and blogs and sales letters and your logos and your buy now buttons and your footer graphics and your exit pops, if all that just doesn't look good, it looks like crap, then you're going to be hurting yourself and your conversions are not going to be very good. Plus, graphics are so huge right now with Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube subscription and subscription page, Twitter, Facebook pages, all of that. So graphic and design becomes really important as well. And then traffic. How are you getting traffic? Do you know how to get traffic? Do you have a service that's providing traffic for you? Let me ask you a question. What if we did it all for you? And you want to check this out. What if we did it all for you? What if we provided you with a fully done for you sales funnel right now from top to bottom? Just plug and play. Now you got your own sales funnel. Now you got your own functional buy now buttons that work. Now you have your own business up and online and functional working right now. What if we gave you your own sales funnel and did it for you? Because Dan and myself have a dream team of people that work for us in North America. I'm in Austin, Texas, and my partner Dan, he is in Toronto, Canada. And together we have our own people that work for us in our businesses. And so we call them our dream team. So what if our dream team became your dream team and did the copywriting, did the technical, did the graphics, did the content, did the traffic, did everything for you? And what if we set up a whole sales funnel for you so you finally have that up and online and functional so you can start making money with it? Well, we have a special offer that we're doing right now for only 11 people. And this is going to close as soon as possible, I'm betting, because we got a lot of people on this call and we're only taking 11 people with this special offer. And this special offer is off the chains awesome. So we've identified 11 very profitable niches. We did the research on these. We went through the profiling of these niches, and we will set up 11 niche sales funnels. And you can pick one of those niche sales funnels that we've already identified, and then that could be your sales funnel. We'll set it up for you. We'll do all the work to get that functional for you. We'll work hand in hand with you, of course, so you pick your own domain name and your own logo and the colors and what it's going to be called and all that kind of stuff. But we'll do all the work for you. And you're going to have your own sales funnel, fully customized, dialed in, working for you, okay? Or you can pick your own niche if you don't like one of our 11. Or if you're already in that niche, of course you can do that. So this is a gold mine, obviously. I don't need to sell it too hard here. It's pretty obvious what you're getting and how valuable it is. And the next question you're thinking is how much. But we're going to set it all up for you, everything. And we're going to manually do this. We'll put on your domain name. It's your business. You could go sell it if you want to after we've set it up. You go flip it on Flippa or something. But we're going to do all the work for you, manually customize it. Now, you also get your own copywriter. Our copywriters are your copywriters. So they can take the sales funnel. You can tell them by submitting projects in the back end, the members area, what you want done on the sales funnel that we set up. You can be like, I really like that headline. Can you create another headline for me? Or I really like that tagline. Can you create another tagline? I really like that call to action. Can you take it, maybe add another one like a split test? Or come up with you just tell your copywriter. Our copywriters are your copywriters, because this is a journey. It's not a flipping of a light switch. It's not a single event. I'm telling you right now, this is the really real world. And in order to make money, you need a copywriter that's continually updating and testing, so you can test and track and tweak to get your stuff dialed into where it converts better and better and better. Or you're like, hey, I need a new email to send out to my list, or I need you to craft me an email to do a solo ad with, or come up with an ad for some copy for my banner. So the copywriter is your copywriter, which can really make a huge difference. You also get your own webmaster. Hello. Your own webmaster? I would have died for this. If you knew how many thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I spent, hundreds of thousands of dollars I spent on webmasters and technical stuff, you'd flip. Our webmasters are now your webmasters. And Dan is great at tech. He's great at running the webmaster people. He's really, really good at it. I'm really good at the copywriters. So we're a good team for you as well. But the webmasters we have, dynamic. They will get this stuff loaded for you. So they'll set it all up for you. They can do whatever you need. Install a script, install the blog, change it around. You get your own webmaster. That is huge, okay? Now you also get, this is ongoing by the way, you also get your own graphics master to create graphics for you. The buy now graphics, header graphics, design your Facebook page for you, your subscription page for your YouTube, your Twitter background page, whatever you need. You have your own graphic master for you as well. So here's what you get in a nutshell. You get to pick from one of our 11 identified niches, or you get to pick a niche of your own. It's up to you. Get an entire sales funnel set up for you, everything that you need, all done for you, all live and functional, accepting dollars for you. We'll take about 7 days or so. We'll create a squeeze page for you, a sales page for you, a blog, and autoresponder emails for you as well. Set up the whole thing, okay? You also get your own copywriter to work with ongoing. Now, also the squeeze page, we're going to create a report that you could give away for free, So there's content involved in here too. But we'll create a squeeze page that you could give, a teaser report that you could give away for free on your squeeze page or your blog to entice people to opt in to give away for free. And then the sales page, you're going to have to sell something. Well, we're going to create an ebook that you can sell there as well. How awesome is that? We're doing it all for you. It doesn't get any better than this. You get your own copywriter to work with ongoing so they can keep increasing the conversions or whatever you need copywriting-wise. You get your own webmaster to do the updating, tweaking, adding, changing, installs, and all that. Your own graphic master to design graphics for you. You get your own content for your sales funnel, teaser report, and the ebook. You get hosting. We'll provide you with premium hosting for all of this, and you get our standard traffic service, which is coming in the next couple of weeks or so. This is going to be a standard traffic service. We also have a really expensive traffic service that's not part of this package, but this is the standard traffic package where you'll get some traffic coming in. Okay, so this is we'll be releasing this soon, but I just want to tell you about it now. You get all of this done for you. Okay, again, your own sales funnel, done. Your own copywriter to work with, ongoing, done. Your own webmaster to work with, done. Your own graphics master to work with, done. Hosting and more, plus a standard traffic service as soon as that launches. You get all of this. Now, if you want your own sales funnel done for you, customized, plus all the Webvance services, be one of the 11 lucky people right now. Here's where you want to go. Webvance.com/hurry, or if you're watching the replay video of this, there's probably a button below this video. Or just go to webvance.com/hurry to be one of these 11 lucky people to get this whole thing done for you, plus the services. Bam. So how much? Well, you cannot outsource all of this for less than what we're going to provide it for. You can get it done because we have a large staff of people that work for us in North America, so we can provide this to you because that's what they do all day, every day. We're a big factory-like business, just turning and burning copywriting and webmaster stuff and graphics all the time. So this entire thing could cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $2,500 a month, and it would still be a great deal at that price. Some sales letters could cost $5,000 just by themselves. Okay, you get it all of this. And how much? Well, just the sales funnel work alone is worth thousands of dollars. That's not counting the services like copywriting and tech. Jeez, that's crazy. So the Blockbuster Elite 11 offer is only, you ready? It is only $297 a month. Can you believe that? That is such a crazy steal deal. Look, I insist that you get this. If you have any seriousness about this business at all, then you should be doing backflips right now. Because let me tell you something. Most people don't even have a squeeze page, much less a sales funnel. We're going to set up a whole sales funnel for you. You will have your own business. You can go take that business and sell it if you want to. And people will pay big money for that because it's all done already on a domain name and everything. Let us send some traffic to it over time, and it'll become even more valuable with backlinks and press releases and everything. So all of this for only $297 a month. Just go to webvance.com/hurry to be one of the lucky 11. If there's even any spots left. I don't know. They should sell out pretty fast. Look, let's just get real here. Most people in this business are just not serious. This is just like pretend. It's like a hobby, something to do, right? It's like entertainment, like watching TV. They're not really serious about making money online. But there's a percentage of you guys that are serious. And you're looking at this like, whew, I'm in. Because you see that that's nothing to invest in your dreams. And you already understand, how could this go wrong with everything that we're providing you? Your own copywriter, your own webmaster to install stuff for you. We set up the whole sales funnel, graphics to be done for you. Heck, just the graphics alone are worth $297 a month. Are you kidding? Excuse me. So let me wrap this up pretty quick for you guys, and then I'll answer some questions. Bonus is we're going to give you access to all of our products that I've created, that Dan's created inside. Once you get inside the program, you're going to get the mother load of training. It's going to blow you away. Everything you need to know about making money with sales funnels and more. It's all there for you. Tremendously awesome. Thousands of dollars worth of products that I've sold, okay? I've been doing this for 10 years now. I have a lot of great content that I've taught. And you've watched me teach on this call, so you know that it's pretty decent quality. So my content content on the inside is just like that. It's just like this. I talk to you just like that, and I'm basically like, hey guys, this is how you get traffic. This is how you make money. This is how you upsell. This is what you do. So you get access to all of our products inside it, and there's a ton of it in there. And I already know that the offer is so great. I don't need to sit here and list out every single bonus that you get, but it's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Each little course, each big course is just huge inside. So go to webvance.com/hurry and you get that too. Now, some people work for years in this market and spend tons and tons of time sitting in front of their computer, and they invested years of their lives trying to make money online. Their husbands or wives, get mad at them because they spend all this time. They don't have anything to show for it. And they never even have a squeeze page up online, much less an entire sales funnel that's done and finished and functional and good and converts, and that's what we're providing for you. So imagine the shortcut you're about to get as you become one of these lucky 11 people and get a whole sales funnel done for you by our dream team people who live and work in North America. It's a slam dunk. Why would anyone not do this? I don't know. Because to me, it's what you need to succeed. I got to tell you something also. I've coached people one-on-one for the past 8 years in this business, and I think that I've coached more people one-on-one than just about anyone else in this entire internet marketing market, because I've been doing it for 8 years now, and I don't think anyone else has coached as many people as I have one-on-one, and maybe not even in this group. But I want to tell you something. Out of all the people that I've coached over the past 8 years or so, the ones who got their sales funnels up and functional are the ones that made money. The rest of them didn't because of whatever reason. Copywriting barrier, technical barrier, graphic barrier, mindset barriers. All those barriers got in their way, lacked mindset, and prevented them from actually doing the sales funnel. So also, the people that paid me the big bucks, guess what I ended up doing? I just ended up doing it for them. After a few weeks had passed and they still didn't have a squeeze page, I'd be like, look, let me just get my guy to do the squeeze page for you. And they're like, oh, great. So my guy would do the squeeze page for them. And I'm like, next is what you need is a blog. And that would take forever. I'd be like, look, let me just get my guy to do the blog for you. And the next I need a sales letter. I'd be like, well, let me just get my copywriter to do that for you. Eventually, I figured out, you know what? Everyone really just needs these services, that these people that I've hired to work for me and Dan's hired to work for him. All of our people that work for us, they just need that. And that gets them over the hump to finally start making money. So it's like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, we've made this to where anyone can afford it who's serious, and it's right there to make the money because they're going to do it all for you. So it gets you over the hump. And of course, like I said, a lot of people aren't serious, so of course this isn't for them. It's not for everybody. But it certainly is for the people that get it and who are smart enough to realize that you have to be willing to invest in your dreams. You have to take a leap of faith. You got to decide to do something, make a commitment to do something, then throw your hat over the fence, which makes you have to climb over that fence. You just dive off the cliff and the net will appear, okay? And in business, that's the way you accomplish anything. And you have to do that in order to succeed. Well, here's something staring you in the face right now that's a slam dunk no-brainer. It's up to you to finally make the decision to yourself to throw your hat over the fence, to take that leap of faith, to go ahead and dive, and the net will appear. This is a quality service. We have tremendous reputations online. We're not going anywhere. We provide great work for people, and this is just real and as exact as I say it is. So you're in good hands here. You have nothing to worry about. So recap of what you get for only $297 a month. You get to pick from one of the 11 identified niches, or you can pick your own niche, and we'll create an entire sales funnel for you. You get your own copywriter, your own webmaster, your own graphics master. This is ongoing. Copywriter to work on your stuff. Content for your sales funnel. You get a teaser report and an ebook. Hosting and more. Plus you get access to all of our products. Okay, all of this done for you, done. Again, some people work in this business for years in front of a computer, slaving away till their eyes bleed, and then have nothing to show for it. Not even a squeeze page up and on. Do you have a squeeze page? Do you have a squeeze page up right now? What about a sales letter? Are you selling something right now? Do you have a list? Do you have a blog? Do you have any of that? How long have you been in the internet marketing market trying to make money? A week? A month? A year? 2 years? 3 years? 5 years? 10 years? How long have you been in this business? And if you've been in this business for a while and you still don't have a squeeze page and you still don't have a sales funnel, you don't have any of this stuff, it's time you finally step up to the plate and come play the game with us, because this is what's required in order to make money online. You need your own sales funnel, period. And we're going to do it for you. We're going to set it up for you if you're one of the 11. Plus, you get your ongoing copywriting and technical guy and graphics and access to all of our products and so much more I haven't even mentioned. This is a slam dunk deal. If you're going to join right now and be one of the 11, we welcome you with open arms. We look forward to seeing you inside the program and working with you to get this all dialed in. You'll have your own name, your own domain name, your own logo, your own colors. Everything's going to look really great. It's going to be beautiful. It's like seeing your name and lights to have your own business finally online, collecting money. Plus, we'll help you drive traffic to it. You can't fail. You can't fail. So go to webvance.com/hurry and buy right now. And we will go ahead and open this up for any kind of questions that you guys have and take it from there. And thanks a lot, everyone, for showing up for this presentation. I really appreciate it. And go ahead and ask your questions. We'll stick around for a little bit longer. And those of you that have joined, because Dan just texted me that people are joining and we're almost sold out, then go ahead. Let us know in the question panel. I joined, yay! So we can congratulate you. Okay, so thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll go ahead and open it up for Q&A.